Alright, so this video we're going to look at finding the equation of a parabola. But before we do, let's take a look at the equations. So the equation of a parabola, we have x squared equals 4py. Well, that's a parabola that's going to either open up or down because the x is squared. And, whether it opens up or down, that's going to be based on what value p is. And then we have one that's going to open either left or right. Y squared equals 4px. See, the y is squared. And whether it opens left or right, that's going to depend on p. Remember, one that opens to the right, p will be positive. One that opens to the left, p will be negative. And same thing up here. If p is positive, it'll open up. If p is negative, it will open down. And then we also have the focus and the directrix. So on one that opens upward, so we have let's say we have a parabola here. Okay, this would be your focus. Here's your vertex. So your focus, this distance from here to here is p. That's that distance, p. And then p units down would be your directrix. Okay, so that's what we're looking for. See, once we find p, we can get the coordinates of the focus and we can get the directrix. And then same thing over here, except it's either going to open right or left. So if we look at this, if the focus is here, of course this distance to here would be p, and then the directrix would be back here, p units. Okay, now don't try to memorize, okay, well, I got to add p to this to get the directrix, or got to add p to this, or subtract p to get the focus. The best thing to do is you're gonna just sketch out the information you're given, and it makes it a lot easier to work. And plus, not all the parabolas are going to be at the vertex is going to be at 0, 0. Sometimes it may not. And so another way to write these, when they're, see here the vertex is at 0, 0. But if we look at it, x minus h squared equals 4p times y minus k. And then here we would have y minus k squared equals 4p times x minus h. And the vertex would be hk. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at an example. Alright, so let's take a look at this example. It says find an equation for the parabola that satisfies the given condition. It gives us the focus and the directrix. Alright, and I spelt that wrong. That should be a C there. Okay, alright, but anyway. Now, so what we need to do is, well, let's figure out how it opens. Does it open up, down, left, or right? So the best way to do that is make a sketch of this thing. So let's come over here. Alright, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So here's the focus. Here's the directrix. Okay. X equal 2. Alright. So, well, if the focus is here and the directrix is here, well, we know it opens to the left. Okay. And what do we need? Well, we need to find P, and we need to figure out the vertex, right? So we know it opens to the left, so we've got what? Y minus K squared equals 4P times X minus H. Okay, so there's our equation. We need H, K, and P. Well, look what we know here, that this distance, well, it's what? 4 units and 2 units, right? All right. So that means this is going to be what? 6 units. That's 6 units there. So we know that the vertex is halfway between the focus and the directrix. Okay. So we know 6 over 2 is equal to 3, right? So this tells us that P is equal to -3. Okay. Now remember, in this case, P is -3 because it opens to the left. All right. If it opens to the right, P would be positive. So P is 3. I'm sorry, -3. So we know we're going to go what? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 units, right? That's the 3 units. See? 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3 units to the directrix. And our parabola would look something like this. Well, we've got P. Well, what's the vertex? Well, the vertex is what? -1, 0. Okay? That would be -1, 0. And so now the equation of our parabola is y equals, I'm sorry, not y equals, but y minus 0 squared equals 4 times P, and P is -3, times x minus h, and h is -1. So x minus -1. And so I get y squared is equal to -12 times x plus 1. And this would be the equation of your parabola. Okay, so you see, if you just draw this stuff out, you can see it real easy. Okay, just write down the equation that you need. Once you see how it opens, write down the one you need, and then get H, K, and P. All right, so check out the other videos. Give me a like, share, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.